This is your $1,200 stimulus check update, the second stimulus check update, and some stimulus news, as well as we wouldn't be complete without the latest political drama. Oh my gosh! But hey everyone, my name is Matt. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well, having a nice Tuesday so far. But as always, my videos pertain to everybody, including the underdog, the underrepresented, and of course, all of those of you receiving Social Security, whether it's retirement, disability, or survivors, supplemental security income, SSI, as well as VA and low income or even no income. Otherwise, fill in the blank with any other category you want. But I'm here for you. I'm looking out for you, and that's why I'm here. So thanks so much for watching this. But today is Tuesday, September 22nd. I hope you're having a nice day. But if you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and take out your anger on the subscribe button and hit it, punch it, smash it, whatever other cool words people here on YouTube say. But anyway, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Just a quick update. So yesterday, I spontaneously decided to do a quick giveaway of 3 more people for $300, $100 a piece. So congratulations to all of you who received those payments that I sent late last night as I was laying in bed, by the way. But congratulations to all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, so I had a couple of comments from people saying, you're going to be making videos in the basement if your wife finds out. Well, guess what? No lie, I'm literally in the basement right now making this video. So yeah, you can see where those giveaways got me. But hey, I got your back. I'm probably going to do some more of those giveaways because it was fun. So, but anyway, let's get into it. I don't want to waste any more of your time. But hopefully you could get a little laugh out of that. I mean, seriously, there's not much to laugh about these days, but hopefully I can be a little bit entertaining at my expense. But let's talk about some stuff here. So the Government Accountability Office was out, and they reported that 8.7 million people did not receive their first stimulus checks. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's pathetic. That's why I'm laughing. Also, in addition, they reported that 1.1 million people also were underpaid. These people, 355,000 of those people did not receive the additional money for their dependent children. Also, of that 1.1 million people, 700,000 of them were widows whose spouse passed away, unfortunately, which is really sad. My condolences go out to all of those people. They did not receive their stimulus checks. 700,000 widows. So, I mean, I'd imagine that those people could probably use a little bit of extra money too. I mean, in addition to everybody else. But yeah, that's a story for a different day. But also, President Trump, as I talked about yesterday, President Trump was out and said that he's going to be nominating a new Supreme Court justice either on Friday or Saturday. And that is irritating Democrats like really tons, a lot, a big word, like massively, or as President Trump says, bigly. Bigly. We like that word. That's not a slam on Trump either. I'm just saying I like to use, fun words that everybody understands. So, yeah, so he's going to nominate a new Supreme Court justice on either Friday or Saturday of this week, which is nice, but it's also driving the Democrats absolutely nuts. And Nancy Pelosi was actually out, and she threatened President Trump with the word impeachment because she feels like he is acting too soon. This is too premature. But from a political standpoint, he wants to quick and do this before his term is up, while Nancy Pelosi wants him to wait to nominate until, as she would say, or other people are saying, until a new president is in position. So, yeah, I mean, it's, once again, political posturing, just like they've been doing with all of this other stimulus talk and everything else going on. So, pretty interesting for sure. One thing that I want to mention, and now this is just pure ideas and speculation, but since Nancy Pelosi and the other Democrats are so irritated by all of this and everything going on right now, could we potentially see them retaliating? And how could they potentially retaliate? What if they just decided that they're not going to negotiate at all on this next stimulus package? Well, what would happen if they decided that they weren't going to negotiate at all on this stimulus package that they're trying to negotiate and what everybody is desperately waiting for right now? What would that do? Well, it would make President Trump look really bad on election day because everybody's anxiously waiting this additional stimulus, the stimulus checks, additional relief. Well, if it doesn't get through and it doesn't pass, it's going to look potentially really bad when it comes to the elections for him. So, of course, we don't know if they're going to retaliate. We don't know if anything's going to happen. But if they decided to, if they took a stance where, hey, we're just not going to negotiate on this stimulus deal, of course, we need that. We want everybody to work together. But if that were something that they planned on doing, it could potentially, be really bad and make the Republicans also look really bad if they wanted to do that. So just a thought, just something to, maybe play around with. I talked about this in the last couple of weeks. I've talked about this quite a bit, but I have that giveaway that I've talked about where I was betting $1,200 that they're going to have another stimulus package, including the stimulus checks, signed before the election. I don't know. I was very confident up until a few days ago with that. I don't know anymore, honestly, because this whole Supreme Court thing, obviously it's a really sad situation that, the Supreme Court justice, she passed away and all that stuff. But with that being said, it's really unfortunate with everything going on, and I feel like the stimulus talks have possibly stalled. However, that's a good segue right into my next point, which is the negotiators, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, as well as Mark Meadows, the White House Chief of Staff. These four are the ones that have been talking about and negotiating this current stimulus package that all of us have been waiting for. Now, what we're anticipating is that these negotiations are probably going to be a little bit more private going forward, so they're probably not going to be publicized to the extent as they were coming up to this point. So it might be kind of hard for us to find additional stimulus information. Of course, we'll keep looking and, we'll find information, but it may not be as public as it previously had been. So they may be talking a little bit more behind the scenes, which, I don't know about your opinion, but honestly, these four people have not been doing a very good job. They've been working on this for so long now, and they clearly haven't done a whole lot yet. So I don't know, maybe we should come up with a new negotiating team, or I don't know, maybe Congress should just do it because that's who's supposed to do it in the first place. But yeah, who knows? What do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Seriously, clearly I don't know anything, but I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out something that's logical between all parties and, probably the most fastest and efficient, because clearly everybody is struggling right now and needs support. However, one thing that's pretty interesting to think about too is President Trump has floated that idea of redirecting that $300 billion. I've talked about it a few times now. What's interesting about that is if they don't have a stimulus package within the next couple of weeks here, or before Congress goes on their next recess, their next month-long vacation, President Trump could start to explore the ideas of really going through with executive orders to redirect that money. Because if we move through October and there's no stimulus or thought of stimulus checks, again, he wants all of that in front of the election. So he may continue to do everything he can within his power to send out those stimulus checks at an absolute minimum. But Nancy Pelosi, like I said the other day, she was out saying that they're not going on recess until they have another stimulus deal. So I feel like Congress and government officials, they are facing so many different issues this week, which we were just hoping that they could get maybe even just the stimulus hammered out this week, which I don't know. I don't know anymore. I was pretty confident that they were actually going to get something done this week, but we'll have to see about that. So, I don't know. Pretty interesting stuff. I have something else here on my notes. But yeah, I'm not really sure what it is. You probably know this by now, but I'm blind. So any notes that I have written, obviously when I look down, I really can't see them anyway. But yeah, pretty interesting. So we'll have to see if I'm right about that giveaway. That $1,200, I may have to give away another $1,200 because I could be wrong about this. But either way, I'm going to continue watching all of the stimulus news because I know everybody's dying and everybody is looking for this information like desperately. Like, hey, give it to us. We want answers. I don't know. I feel like Congress has been hammered with so much stuff lately that they seriously just need to focus on one thing at a time. But one thing that we do potentially have kind of hanging over us that could potentially lead to a more expedited stimulus deal would be the current a little bit of selling that's going on in the stock market. The reason I say that is because anytime the stock market gets hammered a little bit, that's when the money starts flowing. So the last couple days now, last week and now yesterday, we've had some nice selling in the stock market, which is good stuff because it really prompts Congress to get a move on and start hammering out this stimulus because, they need to come in and rescue the market again. That's what always happens every single time. But anyway, I know this video was, kind of a little bit crazy, but, I want to continue doing everything I can to look out for all of you, offer a little bit of entertainment, hopefully maybe get you to laugh a little bit at my expense. I'll continue doing those giveaways because I love it, and I'll continue to keep you updated. So I really hope this helps. But yeah, otherwise, have a great day, everybody, and I'll catch you soon. So